Okay, so we've got it almost done. Then the locket note. Uh, Basically, what you have to do is one of those like slidey tile things, um, and you have to make sure they match up so you can put the levers in, and the levers to push from this note. So it's like this edge to this edge, you push these in. So no, that's not right. So there we go. So we push. So yeah. And the only thing, we don't want this cup, we don't want this tin, we don't want this book. All we want is this.
If this is what Claire was trying to keep hidden, I think she's the one who started the fire that night.
So Charlotte, for some reason, has a will. Well, I guess it's because they're rich. And they actually have things. So Charlotte, actually, she gave everything to Harper.
Fire?
Fire!
I better get out of here.
Uh-oh.
It's stuck.
And it's suddenly stuck. We can't get out through the crypt. We have to get out this way.
Nancy, help! What's the matter? It's Harper. She's in bad shape. I can't carry her.
And you can actually choose to not help them. And they'll die.
I
But
bet we could build something to get her out.
Nancy's gonna help.
I could use this to build a makeshift wheelbarrow.
We're gonna make a makeshift wheelbarrow. Luckily, there's weird crap everywhere. Like a wheel. And some bolt things. Handlebars over here. And there's another wheel right here. All we gotta do is just slap this thing together. Oh. Wheel.
Thanks,
bolts.
I'll get her out.
Perfect.
Nancy, my mother's upstairs. She's in the bedroom. It's too dangerous to ask you to help. You decide. I don't care if it's dangerous. I will get her out.
I will get her out.
Haven't I suffered enough for you? When will you leave me alone? I need you to calm down and come with me. It's too late for us. She'll never let us leave.
So she's wigging out. And there are obviously flames.
Can't get out that way. I'm sorry for what happened.
So
The time's been reset. Okay, I did this once. I can do it again. I sat at your grave every night for a year.
to put the key in. Oh, it's right there.
And I said, I'm sorry. I didn't want you to die. You had so much, and I had nothing.
So yeah, we've got to totally.
And now you want my life. You want me to rot in some prison.
Yeah, Clara's gonna be ranting the entire time.
Well, I can't keep running from you, Charlie.
It'd be nice if we could just do the clocks in peace, you know? So, okay, let's see what they're set to now. We've got time. You think you wouldn't fool around with something like this? You'd probably try, like, just tearing that painting off the wall or something? Because it is, I mean, how complex is that door, you know? But, nope. We're gonna do the clock thing again. And listen to a woman scream at a ghost that isn't there, supposedly. So this one's moved to 3, so we set it to 9. This one, shit, man, is moved. It's moved 7.5 hours ahead. one's moved 4.5 hours ahead. I like the sound of the moving backwards more than forwards. Forwards is kind of grating. Okay, this should be right. If it's not, we're gonna die horribly in a fire. If it is, we're gonna escape and everything's gonna be a-okay. Then again, it is Nancy Drew, so you get do-over. I don't think I've died horribly in this game, so you haven't seen that when you do screw up, you get a second chance. You don't have to restart the game all over. I mean, it's not a cruel game. You get to start the game like right before you did something really stupid.
Just in
Woo!
time.
I did it. Also, we didn't get all
I'm
Easter
getting
eggs.
you out of here. Just let me stay. I deserve it. You deserve the chance to pay for your mistakes. Now, come on.
Ooh. Nancy loves justice. As much as it was stealing things. I was kind of ready for her to just kind of jump through there and close the door on Nancy.
Nancy, you made
But we made it. And that's it. We're done.
Clara out of the fire just in time. We rushed out the front door before the stairs collapsed. Imagine my relief when I saw that Jessalyn and Harper had made it out safely as well. Clara finally told Jessalyn the truth, and about how sure she was that she'd be pushed out of the family entirely when she discovered Charlotte had changed her will. How jealous and powerless she felt the night she lit the match, and how badly she wanted to scare Charlotte, how quickly the fire got out of control, and how heartbroken she was at Charlotte's death. She would have given anything to take that night back. Jessalyn later said that was the first time she saw the real Clara. It wasn't a cold-blooded killer, just a woman so dedicated to hiding.
But
from
isn't
her
she a
past.
cold-blooded killer,
She
though?
lost herself.
I mean,
The fire department traced
She
the
killed
source of the blaze
someone.
back to the faulty furnace in the basement
for
and
money.
insisted we all visit the hospital for exposure to toxic fumes. The doctor I saw explained that carbon monoxide from Harper's furnace may be the cause of some of the unexplained things I saw around the house.
Maybe, but totally
Apparently,
isn't.
many of the ghosts in Victorian-era fiction may have been inspired by the effects of exposure to carbon monoxide from faulty heaters. In the weeks that passed,
Yeah,
Jessalyn
gaslighting
began
was
to take
definitely an
control of the
issue.
family company.
Look at this
She's on her way
photo.
to position on the
How
board
weird is
and
this?
tasked
Oh,
him with
that's our
keeping
phone
an eye on
charm.
the day-to-day operations of the company's labor force. I imagine he'll take her up on the offer.
This
once
is
he's
totally
back from a
message in
trip to
Haunted
visit a
Mansion
certain
vibe
former ghost
going
hunter.
on.
Savannah called to tell me she's invited Wade to come out for a visit.
Like that intro.
I was a bit
It's a good
annoyed
old
when I
game.
found out what Savannah hadn't told me about this case. But I have to admit, I'm really hoping things work out for those two. Colton and Jessalyn seem like
Everyone's so
on the road to
tiny.
patching up their friendship. They both seemed
You need to be
mutually ready
bigger.
to dissolve the engagement. Colton
It's
has
like
a lot to iron
hobbits.
out with his parents and his relationship with Lexi, but he seems determined to do things on his own terms.
It's nice that they don't
Harper
have to marry
disappeared
each other.
shortly after the fire. After an exhaustive search, Wade and Jessalyn tracked Harper down and convinced her to rejoin the family. Years of Clara's manipulation left her a bit suspicious of the offer at first, but she finally agreed, provided she could completely raze Thornton Hall, and in its place build a public park dedicated to the memory of the lives lost on Black Rock Island.
What a snooze.
Jessalyn loved the idea.
Parks
She considered
are
it the first
boring.
meaningful step toward building a company and a family that would have made Charlotte proud. If you ever find yourself visiting Black Rock Island, the creepiest thing you're likely to encounter is Harper enjoying a good book next to the tombstone that bears her name. And maybe those trees, but it's not their fault they look like that. As for me, I'm looking forward to good old non-haunted River Heights. Can't wait to see you.
That's
Love,
the extent
Nancy.
of her excitement to see your boyfriend. There's trivia for some reason. And these are all of the awards we got. We got the charm one. Oh, we didn't get the sickle charm. That one's my favorite. Oh, and now I remember where it is. It's just in the hallway. It's just hanging on the wall. Anyway, this is like a new Nancy Drew thing. I'm pretty sure though that like they're cumulative. Anyway, that's it.